School uniforms should be a requirement in schools all across the United States. Requirement, you ask? Well, if you were to take a good look at school uniforms and agreed with me that they should be mandatory, you'll see all the problems that could be solved when the students all look unified. There are three main points in which I plan to hit on in this persuasive essay. The first is how much more focused the students are going to be when they all look the same and are dressed the same. The second is how uniforms teach the students to be humble, yet proud that they are going to a good school and getting a good education. And the third and final point that I will plan to hit on is how you should take a good look at your personal life and see just why uniforms would be special to your children. School uniforms have a way of putting organization into schools that the students may not like, but they'll still be unified. There are many purposes that a school uniform can serve. Brenda Luscombe, in her article, How Ugly Uniforms Can Help Save Education, stated that most of the school's problems can be solved with uniforms. That's a simple solution, right? The problems which can be solved are quite famous today. Uniforms can serve as prevention of bullying. Ask the school bully if he can bully someone who looks identical to him. He's not going to say yes because he'd basically be bullying himself. If students look similar, how can they be mean to each other? It's impossible. Uniforms also teach students that they should be proud and humble and that they're more focused in the classroom. You can't worry about Megan's boots that day if she was wearing the same gray shoes that you're wearing. Uniforms allow students to be humble, yet proud of the school that they go to. Luscombe also gives examples of how military personnel and medical field participants wear uniforms. They view their uniforms as serving their country, and they're proud to wear those uniforms. So why shouldn't students be proud to wear them as well? They focus on what their personality is. You don't care about what a military personnel's home life is. You see what their personality is like. You know what they're doing, not just what their clothes look like. With all the children wearing the same clothes and being unified, all should be treated with the same manner. You won't be able to tell who's rich and who's poor, or who has more cars in their garage. It doesn't matter. You look the same. You should have respect in their school, just as military personnel and hospital employees have respect in their job field. Parents everywhere should look at the beneficial factors that uniforms can serve their children. Topic Gray stated in his article, What to Wear Back to School, that nearly 1 in 5 public schools since 2010 have upped their requirements for school uniforms. That's nearly 1 in 8 times higher than what it was 10 decades ago. School uniforms are becoming a thing in the educational system, and I believe that it could either make or break a school one of these days. While many important figures such as Bill Clinton have supported school uniforms, and he was a very famous former president, and his wife is the potential president of next coming presidency. Yes, some parents will say that their children need to show their character and be able to express themselves through their clothes. But would you rather your children express themselves through clothes, or would you rather their friends see their personality and what they're there for? The question is up to you.